Joining us today is Tamara Nash, who actually did not start her company, but she bought her company. It's called My Savvy Vacation. It's a travel business. And I am just so excited to be talking to you today because, you know, the mission of Ladies Who Launch is to make entrepreneurship accessible to every woman.
Right.
And what you've really done is you've redefined what it means to be an entrepreneur. And there's so many different paths that one can take to launching and growing something and creating something.
Right.
Tell me about your business and what inspired you and the process of getting it off the ground.
Once my children went off to college, I decided I wanted to do something for myself. I was looking for a venue that I could enjoy, and of course with the internet really being so powerful and taking off, I have always loved to travel. And this opportunity came across my path, and my site is internet based, so it was perfect for me. I could work from home. I could grow it as quickly or as slowly as I wanted to. And it really has snowballed over the last 3 years, from part-time to really full-time. I have pursued a lot of training in different areas, and I'm selling a lot of travel. I can also sell websites. I'm a rep with the company, with the main company. We do not do any traditional advertising. It's all word of mouth.
So is this a franchise, or what is the structure of what you acquired, and how did that all evolve?
The company sells websites to individuals, and then the individual can choose to sell travel or just point their finger, because it is internet-based, much like Expedia or Travelocity. What I have chosen to do is seriously pursue my travel business, and because of my host agency being a publicly recognized travel agency, we're actually the 25th largest in the entire country, according to Travel Weekly. We sold $414 million of travel in 2007. I personally, this year alone, have sold close to 50,000, just myself, on my site.
And when you say you sell travel, are you selling whole vacations, or what is it exactly that you're selling? And is it to the consumer directly?
Yes, it is to individuals. I also do some corporate and business travel, but really what has happened is, as people find out I have a business, they'll call and say, you know, hey, I understand you have a business. Could you check a flight for me? Or what about a rental car? Or if people that are comfortable getting online themselves, they might go to my site and check for themselves. And I've had lots of people that do that and say, you know, Tamara, your prices are really great. I have several people that book themselves, but I also have a vast majority of my clients that just call me for everything. You know, I do family vacations, honeymoons, corporate trips, group trips, cruises. We have everything. Literally, it's exactly what you would find on Expedia or Travelocity or Orbitz, any of the other, you know, online sites. I have the same vendors.
And it's mysavvyvacation.com is your website.
Right, right.
Now, can you talk a little bit about what I think is so interesting is when you buy a business from a parent company, or you become a rep, or one of these other ways of launching something, you automatically have access to the resources and an infrastructure that has been created for you. And I think that a lot of that is not to be discounted, and can really catapult your success to another level. Can you talk a little bit about how that's really impacted you and how helpful that's been?
Well, that is such an important point, because to set up a travel business, a travel agency, would cost tens of thousands of dollars. Creating relationships with the vendors and setting up your website, having a brick and mortar office with overhead and employees. This way, I literally was able to enter the travel field, the industry, for just a few $100s. And then it was up to me what I want to do with it. So because my company is a visionary company, and we are a publicly recognized company, they allow me access to industry certifications and training. And so it's basically up to me. It's just like anybody else who goes in business for yourself. Just because you start a business or buy a business doesn't mean you're going to have success. It's what you make of it. It's the energy you put into it. And so I have actively pursued that and become adept at what I do, so that I can comfortably help people with their travel. But it's like you said, I didn't have to put all that together. It was put together for me.
Right, which is so valuable.
It's huge. It's
so
huge,
valuable.
yes.
So now, Tamara, you love to travel.
I do.
You also are very positive-minded. We've talked a lot about your positive mindset and forward momentum. I know that you've joined several different organizations out there, including Ladies Who Launch.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about Ladies Who Launch and what that experience has done for you, and just generally the way that you've put yourself out there and in some ways have changed your mindset to really model yourself after those who have been successful and follow in their footsteps, really observing what is it about them that makes them successful.
Well, that is key right there, what you said, is if you want to be happy, you have to study happiness. If you want to be successful, you have to study success, and you have to embrace change. I'm 51 years old, and you know, I have this little business that's exploding. I'm having the time of my life, and I decided 3 years ago when I started this business, you know what, I've got to get out there. I've got to meet people, so I joined several groups, and then I found out about Ladies Who Launch that was completely different than any of the other groups because it's feminine oriented, it's nurturing, it's positive, it's a freedom to voice your opinions and ideas, excuse me, voice your opinions and ideas without people laughing at you. I mean, it doesn't matter what your ideas are, how big you want to dream. The people in Ladies Who Launch are there supporting and encouraging you and validating you. And it's a safe place. I mean, it's literally, I have met women who have ideas, or some of them don't even have ideas yet. They just know they want to be around other positive thinking women, and we just sort of feed off each other. And the incubator was an incredible experience because you're not focusing so much on yourself at the time. You're focusing on everybody else, and they're focusing on you. And it's just very healthy energy that's just, I can't even describe to you what it means to me.
Well, I know that I feel so lucky being the founder of Ladies Who Launch to be able to literally surround myself with women like you and all of the members of our community and all of the people all over the world who are constantly inspiring me every day and launching and moving forward. It keeps me going. We all have those sleepless nights, and we all have those dreams, and we all sometimes feel stuck, and I think together we can really move forward. So
absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us today
and
sharing your story with us.
Thank you.